So, I've got a folding ruler in my hand, which means welcome to the 030 Barbecue Test Lab. Hey friends, welcome to 030 Barbecue. My name is Bobby. Friends, today we're here on behalf of grillrost.com, and once again I'm doing a material test. There's a new development from grillrost.com that after quite a few tests, I'm putting through its final test today. We've actually finished it. There's a new plancha, and right now, well, it's actually still a plancha without a name. That's where you come in today. You can actually decide what the thing will be called in the end, and if my final test works today, then it will also be available for you from now on. And this thing turned out awesome. If you want to see what kind of plancha it is, what makes it special or different now, and whether it works, then just stay tuned. Look, drum roll, here it is. Bam. Huh? The new plancha from grillrost.com. This one has a few features. At first you're probably thinking, okay, looks like a regular plancha, but it's not. This one's special. For the first time, we finally have a plancha that's fully welded all the way around. That means you no longer have a drain here, no more fat runs into your grill, and you can still cook without fat. It actually has quite a few features. So first of all, we have a plancha that you insert. That means it isn't placed on the grill grate, but is hung directly inside the grill. Thanks to its dimensions, it actually fits into almost any standard grill. You can actually adjust it depending on the length or depth of the grill. With these two screws here, you can move the entire rail up or down and then set how big your grill is, or rather how it should be hung in. Then you also have a small dial here, this one, and that is for adjusting the angle. This time you can actually decide, I'll show you in a moment on the grill itself, at what angle it should hang inside the grill. That means you can either install it flat, so level, then the fat basically collects in a complete tray, and you could, for example, make a schnitzel, kind of fry something, or you just have the fat there for the flavor. Or you can screw out these little wheels here a bit and give the plancha an angle so that the fat runs forward, basically flows down here and stays collected. That means you can grill on the plancha without any fat again, no problem. It's an awesome thing, especially because now that it's mounted lower, it's great for grills that maybe don't have that much power. Since it hangs lower on the burner, or rather closer to it, you simply get much more heat on the plancha and always achieve great grilling results. But I've talked a lot for now. I'm going to get over to the grill now. I have to be a bit careful with my fingers because the grill is already pretty hot. So you just grab the thing like this and then, look, I've taken out 2 grates now, or actually 3 in my case. Boom. Then it gets hooked in like this, and now it sits firmly at a proper depth inside your grill. That means you still have the option to just grill something on the other side of the grill. And here you can simply use the plancha a bit. This is now the version, well, look, if you look over there, we have a slight slope in it right now, which I've set up probably about 1% or something like that. That means the fat is already running a bit forward. But you can increase that further. Wait, I'll take it out again. Need gloves, it's hot, right? So, for example, if you don't want any fat on your food at all, then you just take this thing here and unscrew it all the way to the maximum. Boom. And then put it back in. Boom. And now you should be able to see it. You've got a real slope here. That means all the fat really runs down here and collects right here. The whole thing, as always, is made from 4mm stainless steel, manufactured by Grillrost in Germany. A really great family business. The whole crew and the whole family are just incredibly sweet. And if you buy something like this, I always say it, inheritance material, you know, inheritance material. Just quickly about the dimensions. The griddle itself has a grilling surface of about 29 by 38. So there's plenty of space. I mentioned at the beginning that this griddle doesn't have a name yet, and that's where you come in, because you can also win something. Because when it comes to the name, it's up to you, friends. There are 3 name suggestions for this beautiful griddle, and you'll get them in a moment. And please write your favorite of the 3 down in the comments below. And the name that gets mentioned the most will be the one the griddle is sold under in the shop, and that's what it will be called. Right? And from all the comments, Mom will pick 3 people who will each get one of these beautiful griddles to take home for free. Basically as winners. So the 3 names are Einsatzplancha, then we have Flatpan or Plancha Flex for flexible, adjustable, and so on. right? Einsatzplancha, Flatpan, or Plancha Flex. Feel free to write your favorite name down in the comments below, and as I said, Mom will make the choice. Thank you so much for your amazing support. Otherwise, you can of course get this plancha, if it works today, right away at grillross.com. Feel free to check it out, okay? The plancha is going back in for now. Boom. And what I just forgot to mention, there are also lifters for the plancha, of course. That way you don't need gloves, those lovely things, right? You can just hook them in like this. There you go, just like that. And then you can basically maneuver the plancha in and out with the lifters. It's also much more practical than always having to wear those thick gloves, right? Grill Roast has a solution for everything. So I go grab a few more ingredients for today's burger and take it. Alright, ingredients, or in this case, our test subjects for today. Look, we've got plenty of prime bacon. We've got 2 burger patties, small ones, and a beautiful steak. Of course, all from the butcher and the chef. Just take a look at that. Oh, a beautiful little rump steak for testing. I'm really going to enjoy this today. I said we're making bacon burgers or bacon cheeseburgers and a good steak test, right? Because that's definitely something a plancha has to deliver for me. Everything else is a bonus. I've also got a bit of cheese here. Boom. Then we've got a bit of mustard, a bit of mayonnaise, of course something to wrap the burger in, bread, and my secret weapon, the onion of the gods, or the McDonald's onion. It's simply those freeze-dried onions from a jar, soaked in a bit of water. Really try that on a burger. That's exactly what the big chains do, you know? And in my opinion, it tastes fantastic, honestly. We also need a bit of neutral oil, of course, in this beautiful little container from grillrost.com. And for spices, something from Spice Bar. We're keeping it simple with Icke, Atze, and a bit of barbecue sauce, Berliner Schnauz, of course. Yeah, I think that's enough for our test. Straightforward and still very, very tasty, you know? And I just noticed again, yeah, I forgot one measurement, the depth of the plancha. Here we're at about 3 centimeters, actually 3.2. So you really have plenty of space to, as I said, make a little schnitzel in there, or let some liquid sit for a bit, or especially for Asian dishes. I'm going to make some teriyaki dishes and so on. It's really good, and the surface is definitely more than enough for that. So now, just in advance, am I allowed to celebrate already? Actually, cheers to you, my dear friends. Thank you so much for all your involvement and all your support. Cheers to grillrost.com and cheers to the new plancha without a name. So far, we've already done a few good tests. This is now the final product, and I'm telling you, it's going to work great. So, enjoy your meal. Because even, or especially with the new plancha from grillrost.com, every beer tastes better from the barbecue glass. End of advertisement. Let's get started. All right, here we go. I'm hungry. We'll start with the bacon. The plancha is on. I've really set it to low here, you know. So both burners underneath are on a low setting. With the lid closed, the grill shows about 150 degrees. And now we're going to slowly fry our bacon nice and crisp. Let's load it up first. Oh, look. That's basically the best sound of the day. And we can already see, even at a low temperature, there's quite a lot going on here, and it's working excellently on the first side. We'll wait a bit before flipping it. And the most important thing is, you know, work slowly with bacon, right? You have to do it nicely. Take your time with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, slowly, friends, slowly. So now I'm going to toss it around a bit until it's nicely rendered and crispy. And while our bacon is slowly coming up to temperature, we'll take care of our burger sauce. I've already explained the ingredients to you for that. So we grab some mayonnaise. Take a look. A good dollop. Boom. Berliner Schnauze barbecue sauce, or the barbecue sauce of your choice. But it really should be Berliner Schnauze, friends. Boom. Ah, look at that. No exact measurements. Just really do it by feel, you know. And a bit of mustard. Look here. Boom. About that much. Yeah, there we go. Now our onions. They've soaked up the water nicely. Yeah, let's just use all of them, right? In they go. A bit of Atze and a little Icke. And that's it already. Now, look here. Just mix it all together for an awesome burger sauce. It goes with everything, friends. With everything, I promise. Look at that. Looks good, right? And does it taste good too? That sweetness from the onions with the barbecue. Awesome sauce. Let's keep going. So, take a look. The bacon is done. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? So now I'll take it off. It can drain a little bit now. And what we'll see in a moment is that all the bacon fat has collected down here. Actually, right now, mostly on my left side. That's because my grill is a bit uneven. But you can adjust all of that with the little wheels. So really, it's the perfect setup. So bacon off, and then it works. Nope. Oh. This one's for me. That's mine. But it is really, really hot. A little bacon just for that. So and then we move on to the buns. The little lost one, right? I'm not giving this back. I love bacon. Now please hashtag bacon down in the comments. So and take a look. You've basically got the best fat in the world down here in the groove. We're gonna grab a bit of that, just dip it in quickly, and then toast the burger buns. This is gonna be fantastic. You have to be careful here. This goes really fast now. Look. Oh. That's how they come off. And then the meat. And now, no secret here. Grab your burger patties. Let's turn the burners up a bit here. We can get a little more heat on it. Look, a bit of fat up here. Everything nicely fried in its own bacon fat. And on it goes, yeah. Crust, friends. Whoops. We want a crust. But something's really happening there, huh? Look here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, we can already add a bit of salt. Add a little bit of pepper too. There we go. And then we'll flip them in a moment. So far the plancha is working fantastically. Really. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. First flip. Let's see. Oh, fancy. Yeah, I'd say there's a crust on that. Very good. Pepper. Salt. Alright, then let's give it 30 seconds and then it's time for the cheese, right? Haha, so yeah, cheese. Let's do it once. Let's have a double cheese, shall we? Double cheese. Bam, bam. And then we can already, then we'll assemble the first burger. It has to taste good too. For that, of course, we just put a bit of rich, delicious sauce on the top and bottom, right? Just like that. Tender meat and creamy cheese. Oh, bam. Oh, beautiful. Perfect fit, right? Now, a good amount of bacon on top. So, bang. Come on, really pile it on here. And put the top bun on. Bam. A super simple, super quick, and super tasty cheeseburger with a bit of bacon. This thing is truly a dream. I'm just gonna dig in now. A top-notch finger licker. Just slightly medium right there in the center. The perfect burger. That's already pretty good. We're going to finish eating now, and then we'll see you in a moment for the steak. Honestly, friends, the burgers were fantastic and super easy to make. Now it's steak time. I didn't do much either. Just salted it a bit on the sides, and now it's going on the plancha. Come with me. The heat is still the same as it was for the burgers. Let's take a look here. Yeah, something's happening, right? Just put the steak on. And here too, we're looking for that crust. I think about a minute or so. Just under 60 seconds, friends. You can look first. Oh. That looks good, right? I'd say we've got a crust. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Then we'll let it rest for a bit. Then we'll cut into it. And then we can say whether the steak is any good. That's working well. Second side. Oh, this time it's, we have definitely seen worse before, I think. This here is really, crust perfection. Oh, so this is something special. Yeah, like I said, let's check the center. It's still a bit low. 40 degrees. We'll flip it again, right and left. Then let it rest briefly again, and then cut it. Alright, let's not overdo it, okay? It looks fantastic. You can really see now that all the fat has collected at the bottom here. So it's doing exactly what it's supposed to. And now I'd say, we need to eat too, right? Let's cut it. It really does look fantastic, right? I hope we didn't get too distracted chatting while flipping. Sasha always says, don't make it medium rare. I want to eat it too, and you know how it goes, right? You know the drill. Alright, let's cut into it. Then you get to take a look first. Oh yeah, but... Oh, that's good, isn't it? Oh, juicy, mouth-watering, I'd say. right? Come on. Ah, then the first slice goes to Dad. Oh, I like it. For me, that's honestly an almost perfectly cooked, incredibly juicy, tender steak. Yeah, that's absolutely, without a doubt, the best way to do it. Works great on the new plancha. My dears, before we all dig in, that was the final test, and I'd say final test pass. If this thing can handle a burger, if it can handle a good steak, then, as I said at the beginning, the plancha can handle anything. You can make fried potatoes on it, you can even do a bit of frying. Burgers, steaks, chicken works well, vegetables too. You can put anything on there, and you still have the grill surface next to your grate if you split it up the way I just did. This thing sits low and it really packs a punch, in my opinion, on almost any grill, right? So, friends, check out the new plancha from grillross.com. It passed my test. It's actually approved. And I'm really happy about this new toy, you know? I'm going to eat a bit more steak now. And I'd say, as always, friends, if you enjoyed this little video, then check it out and give it a try. Drop some comments, hit like, and I'd appreciate a subscription. Blast it on Facebook, blast it on Instagram, and check out our shop. You know the drill. This was Bobby030 Barbecue with the new nameless plancha. I'm out. See you at the grill. Awesome.